Hello, this is Rochelle Agatha, and this is the MyBizLab overview lecture. And you're looking at my Blackboard page for section 69298. Please remember, if you're in my other section, 76358, your course is purple. Okay, so just keep that in mind as I'm talking. You want to make sure you don't get registered in the inappropriate MyBizLab course, so pay close attention. The first thing I want you to do is go to the MyBizLab tab. And for your respective course, you're going to open your student registration PDF. So depending on which course you're in, the 2743 has a number and the 2198 has a course number. This document is very important. Please make sure you register in the right class. And a lot of students register really easily off of just looking at this, this document here. And actually, let's go back and pull up the biz one. Here's your section. So I apologize. Here's business 69298, and here's the number here. If you're in the other course, you're going to go to the Blackboard page and pull down the other section and pull out your registration. So students can either follow along or they need to get a little bit more help. So let's go to another link that you want here. And if you click on the MyLab Student Support, in this tab here, there's all kinds of information for you. One of which is some get registered videos. So what I want you to do is go ahead and click on this tab, and I want you to watch the 2 registration videos because it explains how to get registered in MyLabs. Please note that Pearson has many MyLabs, MyBizLab, My Accounting Lab, My Math Lab, etc. So this course uses MyBizLab. So I want you to watch those. Then what you're going to do is inside the assignment where you watch the course overview lecture, when you're all done with this lecture, you're going to go into the MyBizLab lecture and you're going to answer the questions and submit, because that's how you're going to get your points for this. So you're going to do that. Once you actually register into MyLabs and you get in, you're going to have your course that looks like this. So remember, when you register, you either bought the book with the access code from the bookstore, you either bought directly from Pearson and you purchased the e-text, or you purchased the book with access and the book's being mailed to you. You can also purchase with temporary access, and they explain that in the video, and temporary access is good for 20 days, and then you have to pay within that time frame. Once you actually register and you sign in, you'll get I'll go ahead and sign out real quick to make sure that you remember how. You're going to put in your username and your password. Oops. And then you'll come to your page, and I teach a lot of classes, so I'm going to go down to my 69298 course, and once you get in, your home page will look like this. This is a whole new redesign for MyBizLab. It looks totally different than prior terms. It's the new 3rd edition of the book. Everything is new. So basically what you're going to do in here is you look back at the course calendar, you'll see that I had set everything up by chapters. So when you come in, you're going to come into here and you're going to do your homework inside the chapters. There will always be the e-text. If you bought the e-text access, okay, there it is. There will be a narrated lecture, which when you click on it, it'll come up and it'll talk about the book. So you want to do that. There's a study plan. None of these are graded. These are just some pre-test, post-test study plan things. None of these are graded so far. And some flashcards. The things that are actually graded, you'll see, have points in them. So when you click on the first video from Muttville, and it says, manager, here's your assessment, so you can actually go ahead and take it. And I've already done this once, so that's why it shows up. Here you'll see your points and your time. So you're going to watch the Muttville video by pressing on here. They're all going to work the same way. After you watch the video, you're going to answer the questions, and then you're going to say save and submit. And that's how you're going to do every different assignment. So every chapter is laid out pretty much the same. There will be a video exercise, a critical thinking exercise, and you're seeing more on my screen because I'm the instructor. I have a bunch of stuff that's hidden. And then let's go back up. And then there's going to be a quiz. So for each chapter, you're going to do the videos and read the book and watch the lecture, and then you're going to take the quiz. And the quiz is anywhere from 5 to 10 points. You're going to answer the questions and you're going to save and submit. Make sure you save and submit for it to go to the gradebook. So when you're done with a chapter and you go to your gradebook, and there's me because I tried a couple things. I'm going to see myself. So in your performance reporting, it'll show you everything that you've done. Please note that the gradebook of record is Blackboard, so I upload all of the points into Blackboard after each exam or a couple times throughout the term. So you'll be able to see what you're doing in your own gradebook as you take things. And otherwise, I'll load everything up at the end. Some of the other things, let's look at chapter 2 just so you can see. All the chapters are laid out pretty similarly with the same type of thing. So please note this is the first term with this new design. So if I have to change any points or anything as I go, I'll resend out an email. But it's really cool. There's a lot of neat things in here that aren't graded that I would like you to attempt to do and try. When you go back and you remember what your course calendar has in it, just keep in mind wherever you see on the course calendar where there's points, like in the MyBizLab, it just says that all the assignments add up to 35 points, and then everything else is additional, and that would be like the narrated PowerPoint and the study plan. So you shouldn't have any problem following along. If you have any questions, go ahead and send me an email. So let's wrap this back up one more time. You're going to go in and you're going to go to the MyBizLab tab. You're going to click on the Student Information tab. You're going to watch the registration videos by clicking on Get Registered. It'll walk you through it. If you're using a different Internet Explorer, I've linked some of the trusted sites that you need to put in your browser. So you want to right-click on this or open this up into a different browser. Blackboard has security where you can't just click on it. MyLab support is right here. They have 24/7. You can do a chat, an email, you can call, whatever. They have all kinds of support. If you have problems with MyBizLab registration codes, etc., you need to go back to Pearson. Please feel free to send me an email with the incident code that they give you when you open a ticket with them. But if it's a MyLab problem, you'll have to go to Pearson to get some help. The only problems I've ever seen students have is with browser checks. So please make sure that I'm going to go and open up another tab. In MyLab, there's all the student support here. If you have any kind of browser issues, just make sure that you run through and click on the support, and there's all kinds of things here that talk about if you have any issues at all. So send me an email if you have any questions at all, and otherwise get started.